In the chaos of battle, there are unwritten rules. Medics, you see them. You generally leave them be. They're there to save lives, not take them. But sometimes the enemy doesn't play by the rules. And that's when they learn a very harsh lesson. You never, ever corner a combat medic. This story is about a young medic, let's call him Leo. Fresh out of training, glasses perched on his nose, he looked more like a librarian than a soldier. His job was simple: patch up his guys and get them out. He was good at it, too. Calm under pressure, steady hands, always had a reassuring word. But Leo carried more than just bandages and morphine. He carried the weight of every soldier he couldn't save. One sweltering afternoon, his platoon was ambushed in a dense, unforgiving jungle. The air exploded. Gunfire erupted from everywhere. A relentless storm of lead. Men were falling. The radio crackled with screams for a medic. Leo didn't hesitate. He moved from one wounded soldier to another, a blur of motion and medical tape, completely ignoring the bullets whizzing past his head. He was in the zone, focused only on the life in front of him. He managed to get most of the wounded to a semi-sheltered position behind a rocky outcrop. But the firefight was turning. His platoon was being pushed back, forced to retreat and regroup. The orders came through: fall back, now. But Leo had 2 men with him who were too critical to move. He wasn't leaving them. He radioed his position: I'm staying with the wounded. Can't move them. I'll hold M off. His sergeant's voice was strained. Leo, you can't. Get out of there. But the line went dead. Leo was alone. Just him, 2 unconscious soldiers, and the rapidly approaching sound of enemy boots. He checked his rifle. He wasn't a frontline fighter, but every soldier qualifies it. He knew how to use it. He positioned himself, took a deep breath, and waited. The first enemy soldier appeared, moving cautiously. Leo's heart hammered against his ribs, but his hands were rock steady. He remembered his training, controlled his breathing, and squeezed the trigger. One shot, the soldier dropped. More came. They thought they were just cleaning up, expecting to find wounded, helpless men. They weren't expecting a guardian angel armed with a rifle and a resolve forged in the operating room. Leo moved with a chilling efficiency they never anticipated. He wasn't fighting with rage or fury. He was fighting with the cold, calculated precision of a surgeon. Each shot was a careful incision. He was defending his patients. He used the terrain, moving between rocks, creating angles, making them think there were more than just one person firing back. He was a ghost. They'd pop up and he'd be there. For what felt like an eternity, he held the line. He kept the enemy at bay, a one-man fortress built on sheer willpower. Just as his last magazine was running low, he heard it. The beautiful, beautiful sound of friendly helicopters swooping in. Reinforcements had arrived. The tide turned in an instant. The remaining enemy fighters scattered back into the jungle, leaving their fallen behind. When his platoon finally reached him, they found a scene they'd never forget. Leo, covered in dirt and sweat, was calmly applying a fresh dressing to one of his patient's wounds, his rifle resting beside him. He looked up and, with a tired but steady voice, just said, "Glad you guys could make it." I was running low on bandages. That day, everyone learned something. A combat medic's primary mission is to preserve life. But when you threaten the lives they've sworn to protect, when you corner them with their patients, you unleash something else entirely. You unleash a warrior with the heart of a healer, and that is a truly fearsome thing to face. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.